What's up, y'all? I'm finishing up my pepper jack cheese. That's my second slice. That's my last bite. So listen, y'all. Ladies, I'm going to tell y'all a real deep, dark, dirty, hidden secret about gangsters. I hope I don't get my head chewed off about this. But the only way I get my head chewed off about this is if y'all go back and tell what I said. I'm hoping we're a tight-knit sisterhood, and you don't go back and tell what I said and get me in trouble, because you know I'm half woman and I'm half man, so I know some of these things. I'm going to tell y'all a secret about gangsters, real gangsters, gangsters that move, that tote, that can order hits, that can order crime organizations, crime bosses, American gangsters, Italian gangsters, African gangsters. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret about them. Real gangsters know how to disco. Y'all be seeing me. Real gangsters know how to disco. Real gangsters they can hit that flow, baby, and get up under that light, that disco spotlight, and they can really get to doing some. I ain't lying to you. Real gangsters disco. In the 70s, all them mafia men was discoers. When the disco era faded out, it did something to them, and it made them more aggressive, and it made them become more beast. Because Monday through, Thursday, or sometimes Friday, depending if they want to work overtime, they work their street with cocaine. They work the streets with the guns, they organize the things, but when they want to let their hair down, then they had a date with Sandy. And they would let the boys know, hey, I'm off for 3 days or something. Hey, I promised, Olivia that I was going to take her dancing this weekend. Oh, honey. And they cut off from the boys, and they take a bath, they shower and shave, and, they put on their white suits, and they put on their butterfly collars, and they had it beast animal hair coming out, and they got cologne all on it, and they spread up on their beard. This is how gangsters relieve their stress through discoing. They had them alligator boots and belts on. They had that crocodile going. They had that ostrich going. They had that wallet in the back. They could pay for it. So a lot of gangsters that you see now that's overly mean, or that's real savage, or that's aggressive, or is angry, is because when disco went out, it took something away from them. Because see, when disco was here, it was a stress reliever. They could be gangsters through the week, and on the weekend they could be stylish. They could show off, what they accomplished, or, show off the piece that they bringing up in there. And he done bought her a champagne silk satin dress, and she got her heels on, she got her rose, and she twirling with him. When disco faded out, it really did something to these gangsters. They'll never admit it to you. But that's why I'm going to turn my little spot into a disco inferno, because I want to bring disco back. You can ask John Travolta. You can ask Al Pacino. All of these people that y'all see, that was the Bee Gees. Everybody. That's why when the era came out, Gangsters Don't Dance, They Groove, they kind of sat back, because it was a whole nother generation coming in doing a whole nother thing. But disco and gangsters would pull their Chevelles up or they road runners or whatever they was driving, they 67 Camaros, and ain't nothing new under the sun. And I really feel, and I can speak about this era because I'm a 77 baby. When I came, John Travolta was the thing. I love me some John Travolta. I want to marry that man. That man knew how to disco. That was a disco ass man. But I'm just saying, I really do believe when disco went out, it really did something to gangsters, because real gangsters know how to disco. Don't tell them I told you this. There, come see me now. They'll be on my phone. Don't tell them. I'm gonna get me some lights going, and I'm gonna bring me some disco back, because that was an edge where men could go to relieve themselves from all the hard work. Or you had some gangsters that really wasn't affiliated with the real gangsters. They just worked in warehouses. They worked in steel mills. They worked on a railroad. They was factory workers. But when the gangster called and say, "Hey, I need this done," or "Do you know anybody to move this?" They had the connection to make that move, and they sat in the background and they was untouched. When Disco Inferno went out, it did something to them gangsters. I love you. Yo, don't tell them I was here. They come after me, big time. They come after me. Yeah, the men that y'all been dating that have organized something, take something out, that arrange a meeting and swap something, and them some bitches know how to. Girl, I know you so very well. See you going every day. I never ever looked before, but now you take my breath away. Had them chest hairs out. Suddenly you're spinning them women around and they get up on their goddamn light fight. Real gangsters know how to disco. I love you.